Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me check if everything is all right and everything is proper. Check if everything is all right okay, I see everything is working fine now. So hello everyone and welcome to my stream. Today I'll continue with my chess improvement journey. But first, let me do one thing here. Wait a second, guys. Okay, I think everything is proper now, and we will begin with our journey that is reaching 1500. Let me start a new game in Rapid. Why is it not starting? Let me refresh the page. Okay, now it has started. As you can see, I am with the white pieces, and I will go with the English opening. And he replies with E5. Now let's go E3, preparing for D4. Okay, let's go knight e3 and next I'll go e4. Okay, now his bishop is attacked. I think let's block with the knight. If he takes, I take with this pawn. Our opponent is from Brazil. Brazil. Na, 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 na. Doesn't have a profile picture. That's okay. Wow, he's taking a lot of time in the beginning, in the opening. I think he should be a little faster. You cannot afford to waste such a long time in the opening. Okay, let's protect my knight with the bishop. Now this pawn is attacked. And my knight can go to e4 because it is no longer pinned to the king. Okay, he missed it. See? And now I can push this pawn, forcing him to trade. He has to take the bishop now. There is no other move. And now I'll take with the queen. And I'll take this. Next move, I can develop my knight here. And now I can bring the bishop out. If he takes, I would first take with the pawn. And next move, I'll bring the bishop out. Yeah, bring the bishop out. Let's kick his knight away. What is this knight doing here? He just wanted to provoke this, I guess, so that maybe his knight can later attack and sacrifice, his bishop can later sacrifice for this pawn. But what if I just castle this side, queen side? Now my plan is to move the bishop back and put the queen here, move this knight somewhere, and go for this checkmate. Okay, let's move the king here so that this is no longer a check and forking the queen because the king was here. The knight could have given a check and forked my queen. Now this is not a fork anymore, so I don't know what his knight is doing there. Let's go here, guarding this square, attacking this bishop as well. Now I can take here and take here. So I am up a pawn now, up two pawns actually. I had one extra pawn earlier. Now he can come here. Oh, that is a concern now. This is a check. This check is also there. Yeah, let's go. And now I have to be careful about this bishop is lost, I guess. Oh, is there any way to save this position now? What if I go here? He takes my bishop. I move the king out of danger. Now, where will this knight go? He has to come back to save it. Oh no. What am I doing, bro? I just missed the tactic. Now I have this check. So, where does he move the knight? That's important. He has to go here. I can give this check. This pawn is hanging right now. Now this pawn is hanging. This knight is pinned at least. So I have something here. Now this pawn is attacked. This knight is pinned. This rook is not. He can move this rook, right? Okay. And he has to do it right now, I guess. Otherwise, I will go pick up this pawn now. Okay, what if I come here now? This knight is attacked now. Okay, now I have to be a little careful. Let's spin the knight again. My only advantage right now is the time advantage, unfortunately. And this pin. Okay, let's resign. That was a horrible position. I don't know how I missed the fourth there. The uh, discovered check. Let's go London this time. Bring back the bishop. Or let's develop the knight first. Now let's create a pocket for this bishop. And now we can finish our development. If he goes g4, I'll pick up this pawn. What if I push this, opening up the bishop this way, and then it would attack this weak pawn. This pawn is weak right now because there is no protector for it. Okay, let's take here and take here. He takes with the queen. I have this move, developing the bishop. Now I have this idea. Next move, the bishop can come here. Okay, what? This is a free pawn now, and this is attacked. And next move, this check is coming. If he moves this pawn, okay, he doesn't. Now let's move this bishop out of danger. So if he goes here, I can simply take this pawn now. And now I can take this bishop as well. Sorry, this pawn. So now I am two pawns up. I have this move exchanging the knights. But let's move this knight out of danger. Let's castle. Give up this pawn now. That's okay. Okay. Let's take here. Next, my knight can jump here and attack this bishop. And my knight is centralized now. Also, this is a threat now. I can also go here, setting up a discovered attack, like putting the rook in the line of the queen now. Now this check picks up the rook because the knight is guarded with the queen. Okay, let's go. My position is better now. Lot better now. If I can somehow exchange the queens, it is over. How to do that is the question now. If I go here attacking the queen, this queen can come here. I think my queen is a little misplaced now. Let's go here attacking his rook. Let's come here attacking his queen now. Can take, I take, and then he can take my knight. Now I can take this and attack his queen. So he has to most probably take. Okay, now I think this is easy for me. Let's take his bishop as well and go here, stopping this from attacking my rook. And go here. If he takes with the knight, I can move the rook here, double attack this, pinning it to the rook now. So it is over, I think. This guy is going below 1400. Come on, resign now, dude. You are slipping below 1400 now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's ask him for a rematch. He's not accepting a rematch, so let's go for a new game now. Let's go e4 now. e4. Let's go bishop c4, knight f3, and c3. Preparing for this move. Okay. Okay, now this protecting this weak pawn. And next move I can exchange bishops. Now that the bishops are exchanged, I do have this double pawns here, but after castling my rook is on the open file, semi-open file. Let's take here. Let's go here, protecting this pawn and protecting against the fork as well. It it would have forked my queen and rook. Now bring the bishop back. Let's try to open up the bishop on this diagonal. Also, I could have taken this pawn, right? Okay, now I can simply take this, chop the pawn, and later I have this diagonal for an attack. Now this is a checkmate threat. If he goes here with the knight, I take with the rook. So he has to push this pawn or that knight. Let's take here, threatening a checkmate. He has to. What? This is a checkmate, right? Yeah, he missed it. Let's ask him for a rematch. Mwah! Ah, ah, ah. Let's go for a new match. And I will go with c4, the Sicilian opening. This time I'll go with the Najdorf. Let's take here and develop the knight. If he takes, I take with this pawn. Let's go attack this knight and protect. Now next move I can go a3 a6 if he doesn't take, or simply I can go bishop c7, threatening to take here. But the only problem right now is this move, bishop e3. Okay, he doesn't go for that, thankfully. I need to check what if he plays bishop to e3. What's the move there? Now I'll fianchetto the bishop to g7, attacking this. Okay, now this is a free pawn. Also, this is a threat now. Okay, he simply drops his knight. This is going to be a quick game. Woohoo! Okay, I think taking is good. We are up material. Let's go here, guarding this pawn from the knight now. Okay, now if I go here, does he have any discovered attack with this pawn? No. So let's attack. Let's pin his knight to the bishop, and next I can go here. He has to go to e2, guarding his bishop. Or what if he goes here? Oh, that's his threat now. Okay, he simply doesn't see that. Let's go into knight. Let's develop the knight and prepare for castle. Now this bishop is protected with the knight, so his rook jumping in is of little use here. He can double up the rooks. I can take, and this rook will come. Okay, he doesn't even go for that. I think that was his best chance. Now this is very easy for me. Now I'm simply cruising through. Mm, I'm destroying him. Okay, okay. No, this is not working because my knight protects. So he can give this check. This is his only check, and my king can move to f8 and attack his knight. So he would have to move back, but then he would not have any safe move for the knight. So he has to retreat back right now. Okay, and this pawn is falling later. Mm, let's develop this knight and exchange the knights. Probably he'll go here. No, okay. Now, where do I move the bishop? I think let's go here and bring the king into the game this way. He's also trying to bring his king into the game. Now this pawn is falling, but this diagonal is important. Okay, I don't mind exchanging rooks. I am up material, and this pawn is also mine now. Also, my king can go here if he's not careful. Let's try to come to this diagonal and attack his pawns. He has to go here. If I go here, then he can come here. Let's try to go here with the king and pick up this pawn now. So I would have an outside passer. Now this is simply over. This pawn protects the bishop. It is also a passer. And after I take this, I would have another passer. Now his only hope is a stalemate here. Let's push this. Let's take this and push, push, push. And this is a check now. This is another check. And now I can push this pawn as well. And it's better to resign now, dude. Check. And this is checkmate now. Let's ask him for a rematch. He declined. Haha. Let's play a new game. Okay, d4. I struggle against d4. I need to know which line is good for d against d4. I always tend to play King's Indian against d4. Let's castle. Now let's develop the bishop on this diagonal and bring the knight out this way. I don't understand this move. He's blocking his own bishop. All of his pawns are on dark squares. This bishop is horrible now. Okay, let's go here. Attacking his knight, sorry, rook. And here, see, this is the reason why you don't put all your pawns on the same color. Now, all his light squares are weak. Like these squares are weak now. And I'll go here with the knight, blocking his queen's vision. Let's take it. Bring the bishop back. Let's take, push this pawn. And if he takes, I take here, blocking his bishop. This bishop is sad. Now let's push. If he takes, my bishop opens up. Okay, he's trying to block my bishop as well. But I have some ideas for this bishop. I can go here Okay, he wants to come here with the knight, and if he exchanges, I don't mind because this bishop is currently dead. Okay, this is a good exchange for me. Now both his bishops are blocked. Okay, he is attacking this pawn, so I bring protect it with the knight, so that if he adds an attacker, I can push this. Let's attack his queen. Let's go here, adding a defender for this pawn now with the queen. What is this flag? Which country is this? Kenya. Okay. This guy is from Kenya. Now, what I'm struggling with is how do I develop this knight? I can go here and here. That is one way, I think. Okay, let's go here. If he brings his bishop here, I can try this. Okay, but then he can come here. Mm, let's attack his queen, asking him to go away. For those of you who are watching this stream, please like and comment in the live chat. Please like the stream and type something in the live chat so we can, chat something. I have something to talk about. Otherwise, I would keep rambling about the game. If you enjoyed that, then it's good. This pawn is already protected, so I don't need to worry about it. How do I, if I can bring this knight here, it would be great. How can I do that? Okay, by this way. So let's move the rook out of the way. Next, my idea is to bring the knight to this square because this is an outpost for the knight. There are no pawns that can attack on this square. Only his bishop can go here and exchange, which is fine because in the endgame, bishops are better if it's an open position. Let's go here. Next thing, if he goes bishop to f1, I can go knight to d6 and then plunk my knight to c4. This is my plan. This bishop is blocked on this diagonal. Okay, let's go with my plan now. and my knight is on the outpost. This is a good square for the knight. If he moves this bishop here or somehow goes here, then I have a fork. But currently that is not working. What if I push here? He takes, I take. I can go here attacking his queen now. I don't like his queen coming in. Yeah, that's good. Now let's exchange this knight